144, 144, thousand, 144, 144, thousand, 144, 144, thousand, 144, 144, thousand. Chosen, 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 chosen. Apple love is out and it's started to the sky. The wings are right and I put that on my guy. Apple love is out and it's started to the sky. The wings are right and I put that on my guy. Heart of a king, blood of a slave. The prince of the power, I'm possessing all the traits. Mental slavery, I'm just breaking through constraints. And you pseudo prophets, we just doing what you can't. Cause I only fear God, my nigga. I only fear Yahweh, my nigga. We ain't scared. I ain't your local pastor, my nigga. We tell. I got another precept, my nigga. Here comes the zoom, zoom, witches on your broom, broom. You ain't got.
This is the devil. This image is not biblical. Jesus is a Negro, not a white man.
Why not a Jew? I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. Why not a Jew?
He is.
So he's Negro, but he's a Jew at the same time.
Yeah, because the Jews are Negroes.
I did not know that.
Yeah, now you do.
Where do they come from?
What do you mean where they come from?
I've read they came from Crete, honestly. The Jewish people, which would make them
The Jewish people?
Yeah. I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying this is what I read. I don't know it's true. How would y'all know it's true?
Can we read the Bible? It's in the Bible?
Why do you think the Bible's true?
Acts 13:1.
I mean, God put the devil and Satan in the Garden of Eden. The only two people that ever existed were allowed to be deceived.
Can you prove that we're the only two people that existed?
Consistent over time.
When did God put the devil in the Garden of Eden?
I don't know. How did he get there?
He wasn't in the Garden of Eden.
Are you saying he was uncreated?
I'm saying he wasn't in the. I'm saying he wasn't in the Garden of Eden.
No, it's not. I would love to hear that.
It said the serpent was there, right?
Yeah.
That's not the devil. That's the serpent.
Okay. Who's the serpent?
The serpent is another.
I really don't know.
The serpent is another nation.
Okay.
So Adam and Eve, there are a group of people which represent a nation, and the serpent represents a nation.
Right.
So it was a nation dealing with another nation.
How do you know that this is the proper interpretation?
All right, we'll get Ezekiel 31. It'll tell you. Like the trees, all that.
Yeah.
Those are nations. And I'm going to show you.
Okay.
Your Bible.
I'm interested in stuff like this.
We started 3, but the point would be at 8. I'm going to show you right now.
Okay.
Ezekiel chapter 31, starting at verse 3. Yeah. Behold, the Assyrian was a cedar in Lebanon, with fair branches.
So it's showing that the Assyrians is considered a tree, right? It's trying to further elaborate. Go ahead.
Okay. With fair branches and with a shadowing shroud, and of an high stature, and his top was among the thick boughs.
Keep going.
The waters made him great. The deep set him up on high with the rivers running around his plants.
So we're just going to get to the point. Drop down to 7. So it's saying that Assyrians is a tree, right? Go ahead.
Verse 7. Thus was he fair in his greatness, and the length of his branches, for his roots was by great waters. The cedars in the garden of God.
In the garden of what?
In the garden of God.
Dealing with the Garden of Eden. The cedar was in the garden of God. Go ahead.
Could not hide him. The fair trees were not like his boughs, and the chestnut trees were not like his branches. Nor any tree in the garden of God was like unto him in his beauty.
So it's saying nobody was like the cedar, which was a brook in the garden of God. Now get to Pharaoh when it says Pharaoh was in the garden of Eden too. Right? Right there.
Verse 16. I made the nations to shake at the sound of his fall, when I cast him down to hell with them that descend into the pit, and all the trees of Eden, the choice and best of Lebanon.
So it's dealing with the trees of Eden. Those were nations. Okay. Ezekiel 31 saying them trees are nations. Adam and Eve was a nation. Okay. That serpent was a nation. The serpent was the Canaanites, right? Go ahead.
All that drink water shall be
groups of people. Like nations, like
races, like
different races.
Caucasoid, Mongoloid, and Negroid.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were not two people.
No, it's a metaphor. Okay. Like, and to prove it, Adam and Eve had who? Cain and Abel, right? Cain kills Abel, and then Cain go do what? Find a wife, right? How if there were the only 4 people on earth at the time?
True. I thought that myself, yeah.
So it was more people in the earth.
Yeah.
So what it's doing is dealing with a metaphor. So that's what I'm saying when you say it wasn't a devil in the garden, that's dealing with nations.
Okay.
In Ezekiel 31,
There's
it's
a
like,
deceptive nation.
hold on, go ahead.
This is Genesis 1 and 26.
Yeah.
And God said, let us make man in our image,
Yeah.
after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. So God created in his own image, in the image of God created him, male and female, created he them.
He, them.
Yeah.
So he created multiple peoples.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Is he
I see
talking
that as
about
the
when
proper
he says
interpretation.
an our image, not just physically?
And the our image is dealing with Jesus. That part is dealing with Jesus and the angels. So when it says, let us create man in our image, is dealing with Jesus and the angels, and once he's creating all the different nations, races, and different groups of people.
Okay. One quick question for you guys. I want to know how you interpret scripture, because I've talked to like Seventh-day Adventists and I've talked to Jehovah's Witness. What does God do with the wicked? Like after we die, what happens at Judgment Day?
Depending on who's the wicked.
Yeah. Unsaved, they don't believe in Jesus, or maybe they're not doing righteous works.
Well, what we believe, nobody goes to hell and burns forever.
Okay, I don't either. Yeah, I like it.
So nobody goes to hell and
The
burns
Bible
forever.
doesn't say that.
Like, give me 2nd Ezra 14 and 35. This is what happens, and then you get me Ecclesiastes 12 and 7.
Yep.
So we're gonna explain the life and death cycle right quick.
All right.
I'm gonna get, I'm on his first. Get 2nd Ezra 14 and 35, Ecclesiastes 12 and 7. Alright, go ahead.
Book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 7. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was,
So your body returns to the earth as it was. Go ahead.
and the spirit shall return unto God who gave it.
So your body returns to the dirt, and your spirit returns to God, right? And this is what happens once your spirit returns to God. Go ahead.
2nd Ezra, chapter 14, verse 35. After death shall judgment come,
So then you would go before God to get judgment. Go ahead.
when we shall live again.
But then you live again. You come back, you be born as a baby, and then you live out your judgment. Go ahead.
And then shall the names of the righteous be manifest, and the works of the ungodly shall be declared.
So what happens is everybody dies, the body goes to the ground, your spirit goes to the Most High God, he gives you your judgment, and then you live it out as a kid or through your lifetime.
Okay.
So what happens is, as far as the wicked, it's a group of people who God made the wicked of the earth. At the end, they will be exterminated as a group of people.
Okay. Annihilated.
Annihilated.
All right.
And everybody is going to continue having the circle of life.
Okay. Like a reincarnation type thing?
Yes.
Very cool, man. Yeah, we have similar interpretations of
Over
scripture.
and over
I just don't know about
Yes.
Jesus being black. Like I just don't know anything
Well,
about that.
what color is Jesus then?
I don't know.
Well, we'll get it. Give me
I know modern day Jewish people, and I always assume he's like them, I guess.
No, modern day Jewish people are fake Jews.
Okay.
The real Jews are black people, right?
Okay.
Or who you call quote unquote African Americans, right?
Yeah.
So it's going to explain Jesus, right? Go ahead.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1, starting at 14.
Start at 13.
Verse 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man,
The Son of Man, which is Jesus Christ, go ahead.
clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So he had white woolly hair.
Okay.
What is woolly hair?
Yeah.
This is woolly hair, right? But it's it was so great it's white. You ever seen a black person with white hair that is so great it's white? Right, go ahead.
Yeah.
As white as snow,
Go ahead.
and his eyes were as a flame of fire,
Go ahead.
and his feet like unto fine brass,
And his feet were like unto fine brass. You know what color brass is?
Yeah.
What color is brass?
Closer to what your skin tone.
There we go.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
as if they burned in a furnace.
But not only that, it was burnt brass.
Okay, yeah. That's
So it's
even
a
darker, yeah.
So what it's describing is describing a Negro, right?
Wow.
So just to show you the real Jews, like give me Acts 13 and 1. The real Jews are black people.
Okay.
Like you ever heard the story of Moses?
Yeah.
What Moses do? He put his hand in his bosom and it became white as snow?
Yeah.
Well, how can it be white if he's already...
He's already white.
There you go. Go ahead.
There's some logic there.
The book of Acts, chapter 13, verse 1. Now that we're in the church that was at Antioch, certain prophets and teachers as Barnabas and Simeon.
So these are the prophets, Barnabas and Simeon, right? Go ahead.
That was called nigger.
That was called what?
That was called nigger.
They was calling them niggers back then, right? Go ahead.
N-I-G-G or N-I-G?
N-I-G, but it's morphology. So through the process of time, they added another G.
Okay.
Morphology, right? Go ahead.
Start over.
Start it over.
It says, now they were in the church that was at Antioch, certain prophets and teachers as Barnabas and Simeon, that was called nigger.
That was called what?
Nigger.
So they was calling them niggers back then. And to prove it is dealing with a black man, you got to, go ahead, hit the...
Okay.
So that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
Nigger, right?
Yeah.
Right, so give me Acts 21 and 37. You already in Acts, give me Acts 21 and 37, right? You know what color are the original Egyptians?
Probably black, I guess.
Probably black, right? So here we go. The original Egyptians, right? Let me just make sure. Yeah, right here. So this is dealing with Paul.
Okay.
Paul is from the tribe of Benjamin.
Yeah.
He's an Israelite, right? Go ahead.
The book of Acts, chapter 21, verse 37.
What they call Moses the Egyptian.
And as Paul was to be led into the castle, he said unto the chief captain, may I speak unto thee? Who said, canst thou speak Greek?
So he's saying, Paul, can't you speak Greek? He didn't understand Paul can speak Greek, right? Go ahead.
Art not thou that Egyptian?
He thought he was the Egyptian.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Which before these days made us an uproar and led us out into the wilderness 4,000 men that were murderers.
So he didn't even understand Paul can speak Greek. He thought he was an Egyptian, right? It's the same thing that they said about Moses. Let me find it. You got it? All right, go ahead. This is the same thing they said about Moses.
This is the book of Exodus chapter 2, verse 17. And the shepherds came and drove them away. But Moses stood up and helped them and watered their flocks. And when they came to Ruel, their father, he said, how is it that ye are come so soon today?
So he's asking, how did you come so soon today, right? Because what? Moses is helping her water the stock, the livestock, right? Go ahead.
And they say, an Egyptian.
And what?
An Egyptian.
So they explain Moses as an Egyptian, the same thing as Paul. That's why Christ could hide in where? Egypt.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
An Egyptian delivered us out of the hand of the shepherds, and also drew water enough for us and watered the flock.
So from Moses all the way to the time of Paul, we're talking about 1,300 years. They still look like Egyptians. Egyptians are dark-skinned people. We see them call them niggers. It explained Christ to look like a black man with woolly hair. So the Jews are black people.
Okay. I know that this life is full of deception. I'm with you there. We're constantly deceived by media, by different sources of information, false information. It abounds. You definitely might be onto something. I do want to talk about this. Like you're talking about, like the Native Americans being of the tribe of Gad.
Yeah.
I've always thought a lot of black people are indigenous here to the United States.
That's
Maybe
because
even some of the Bible happened here. I don't know.
Well, they had some of the Bible over here. The reason why you say some of the black people are indigenous is because we're the same people.
Sure.
So natives and quote-unquote African Americans, we come from the same people. We come from a man named Israel.
Yeah.
That's why some of them would look like us.
Okay.
So when these people got over here, right, it was already shown in the Bible. Give me 2nd Ezra 13. Like Native and the Latinos, so the Native, Seminole, and the Latinos people, they're the Israelites. So when you read the Bible and it's dealing with the Jews, like Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, and when you dealing with the New Testament, it was only 3 tribes there: Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. Those would be the African Americans. Those would be the West Indies, the people over there in the West Indies, and the Haitians.
Okay.
That's what you're reading about. When you read John the Baptist, he's Levite, those would be modern day Haitians. That's why whenever you go to Haiti, a lot of them last name is Baptiste.
Yeah.
Right, go ahead.
In the 2nd Ezra chapter 13 and verse 40. Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Hosea the king, whom Salmanassar, the king of Assyria, led away captive.
So what happened is they went into slavery around 700 BC, and the Assyrians put them in slavery, right? Around 700, 720 BC, right? Go ahead.
And he carried them over the waters, and so came they into another land. But they took this counsel among themselves.
So all these Latin tribes and the native and Seminole Indians, they took a counsel amongst themselves. Go ahead.
That they would leave the multitude of the heathen.
They will leave the heathen. Go ahead.
And go forth into a further country, where never mankind dwelt.
So they was going to another country where no mankind dwelt. Give me 1 Kings 10, right? So they going to a country where nobody lives. Where they going to? The Americas. Go ahead.
That they might there keep their statutes, which they never kept in their own land. And when they entered into the Euphrates by the narrow passages of the river, for the Most High then showed signs for them, and held still the flood.
So what is it talking about? It's coming around, leaving Israel and coming around from under Africa, right?
Held still the flood till they were passed over. For through that country there was a great way to go, namely of a year and a half.
So it's going to take them a year and a half to get from Israel on boats to Americas. Go ahead.
And the same region is called Arsar.
And it's called Arsar, right? Go ahead.
Then dwelt they there until the latter time.
And they will be there until the latter times, the end times. How did they know this was over here in Americas? Let me see, 22? 22, read 22.
Book of 1 Kings, chapter 10, verse 22. For the king had at sea a navy of Tarshish.
So this is dealing with Solomon. He had a navy, right? Go ahead.
With the navy of Hiram, once in 3 years.
Once in what?
3 years.
So it said it took them a year and a half. A full trip would take 3 years. They already knew about it because of Solomon. Go ahead.
Came the navy of Tarshish, bringing gold and silver, ivory and apes and peacocks.
So what happened is the king of Tarshish, the king Hiram, and also Solomon used to come over here to Americas.
Okay.
And that's how they was getting wealth. So once they got enslaved in Assyria, the northern kingdom, which would be the Latin tribes and the Native Americans, the Seminole Indian, took a council amongst themselves to come over here and keep the commandments and to get away from everybody else.
Okay.
But we're the same people, so it looks like we was already over here.
Yeah. All right, I like your answers, man. I definitely want to look into this for myself. Like I said, we already agree with the basic assumption. God doesn't torture people in hell forever and ever.
No.
That's number one. That's just like an assault to God's name and nature. Number two, we do live in a world where deception lies everywhere, man. It's like we live in the Matrix, for real. So I don't know what's true and what's not. It seems like you got some logic to back this up. So I don't know, man. We got to go, but it was a pleasure knowing you.
All right, but it's one group of people, the Edomites. God is going to utterly destroy them.
Okay.
All right.
Well, utterly destroy.
Yeah,
like he's just going to destroy them. I mean, that's just, man.
Yeah, it's just, yes. You know who the Edomites are? You know who the Edomites are?
I have no idea.
They're the white people.
Oh, dang. I got no
damn.
Because of what they did to the world. God made them to be the
What
wicked.
about my children? She's half Nigerian, half German. What about my children?
God say utterly destroy them, man, woman, and child.
What about her?
What's your dad?
She's half and half.
He's black. She might be safe.
Okay. She's got a chance. I can go live however I want. I'm going to be destroyed anyway.
Hey, if you want to do drugs, man, go play in traffic, man. All power to you.
But why did God create white people just to give them no chance?
No, he created them to be the wicked. He created them to be the wicked of the earth.
What about black people that do wickedness and break the Ten Commandments?
They got put in slavery. Black people, the reason why we're in slavery is because we broke the commandments.
Okay. So you're trying to bring righteousness back, but a white man can't do righteousness.
No, he made them to be wicked. Give me Malachi 1 and 3.
Wow. I never heard this.
Yeah.
I love theology, man. I talk to all of it.
You talk all of it? Start at verse 1.
Yeah.
The book of Malachi, chapter 1 and verse 1. The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us?
So black, Hispanic, Native, and Seminole Indians, they're the Israel, and they said, how has God ever showed he loved us by he constantly, if you read the narrative of the Bible, that you get put in slavery and put in slavery and put in slavery, right? So they're saying, how do the Lord love us if we keep looking at our conditions that we're in? Go ahead.
Wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
Because technically, biblically, we go back to Jacob and Esau, which would be Isaac's son. we've been fighting with white people since the womb, right? Boom, right? Good.
Was not Esau Jacob's brother, said the Lord?
Give me second Ezra 6.
Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau.
So God created to be hated because he made him to be wicked, and he's going to further elaborate. Go ahead.
And laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. And they shall call them the border of wickedness.
We should call them the border of wickedness.
So let's look at the philosophical implications of this. Do we have free will? God created white man to be evil, black man.
I don't believe we have free will.
So everything's destined, fated.
Yeah, everything's destined.
As long as I don't burn in hell forever, I'm
no, you ain't gonna burn in hell.
Annihilation.
You're not gonna burn in hell forever. Oh, give me Psalms 90 and 9, right? So go ahead.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world.
So your rulership is the end of the world, right? Go ahead.
And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
But Black, Hispanic, and Native and Seminole Indians, their rulership is the one that follows it, right? So as far as free will, right? Read verse 9.
Book of Psalm, chapter 90 and verse 9. For all our days are passed away in thy wrath. We spend our years as a tale that is told.
So we're living out a life that's a story that's been told.
I love that, man. Yeah.
So we just living out what's already been written.
Sure. I love that. It gives God all the power. I like that. All right, pleasure talking to you guys. We gotta go.
All right.
I'm getting annihilated.
And with that, I want to say shalom.
First one, then I'm coming back and do the second one. The kingdom is just for us. It's real. The kingdom is just for us. It's real. These nations ain't nothing like us. It's real. These nations ain't nothing like us. Salt of the earth. Since birth from church, I be the salt of the earth. God, where we the church, we be the salt of the earth. God first and worst, I'm still the salt of the earth. We the salt of the earth. Creme de la creme. Dropping jewels and gems in the street like Tim's. We ain't none of them. Been putting in work, you check my film.